One morning, little James was really upset. He couldn't find his favorite toy. Suddenly, he pushed the door open hard, kicked off his shoes, and shouted with an angry face, "I hate everything today. No one can help me find my stuff." His grandpa, who was sitting quietly nearby on the couch, watched him without saying a word. After a while, Grandpa gave a small smile and said, "James, first go to the door and say sorry. Then say sorry to your shoes, too." James looked confused and said, "What, Grandpa? Are you serious? Saying sorry to a door? It's just a thing. And to my shoes? That sounds silly." Grandpa chuckled and replied, "You hit the door and threw your shoes in anger, didn't you? If you can be angry at them, you can also say sorry to them. If getting angry feels normal, then saying sorry should feel even more natural because that shows real strength." James looked down and became quiet. Then Grandpa gently said, "Anger is a kind of connection. When you hit the door, you made a connection with it through your anger. But have you ever thought you can make connections through love, too? If your actions can hurt, then they can also bring peace and calm through kindness." Listening to Grandpa's calm words, James slowly began to understand. He realized that anger never fixes anything, but love can change how we feel and how others feel, too. Then slowly he got up, touched the door, and said, "Sorry, door." Then he looked at his shoes and said, "It wasn't right to get mad at you." Grandpa walked over and gave him a warm hug, saying, "You're really strong, James. Because you've learned to beat your anger and choose love instead." Then Grandpa said, "There's already so much anger, hate, and fighting in this world. But if we answer anger with love, slowly the world will begin to change. You can't put out fire with more fire. You need water, and just like that. You can't stop anger with more anger. You stop it with love and forgiveness." James smiled and said, "I'll try, Grandpa. I'll try to answer with love, not anger." Grandpa nodded and said, "That's the lesson if we want to change our lives. We should reduce our anger and grow our love. Then maybe one day this world will become a place of peace." From today's short story, we learned a big lesson. It's okay to feel angry, but how we handle that anger is what really shows our true character. Listening to stories is good, but learning from them is even better. That's how we grow, and that's how the world changes little by little. If you learned something from today's story, don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts, and share this story with your friends. We'll see you in the next story with another life lesson and something new to feel. Until then, take care, stay calm, and remember, love really can change the world.